Namaste, my name is Deepthi. Welcome to today's practice. We are going to start in Sukhasana Easy Sit today. I am sitting at the edge of a blanket. You can do the same to support your spine and your hips. So gently find your seat. Take a moment here and then close down the eyes. We stack our spine, head, neck, shoulders and hips. Let's roll the shoulders up and back once. Then begin to bring awareness to the breath. Just watching the natural inhales and exhales. Tuning inwards. Getting the mind and body ready for our movement practice. Let's take 3 cleansing breaths here. We will inhale through the nose and sigh out through the mouth. Inhale together and let it all go. Again. Last one. If Ujjayi breath is in your practice, you can begin to activate it now. Constricting the back of the throat, bringing that deep oceanic sound. Just breathe in and out through the nose. Keeping the shoulders relaxed, face calm. On the next inhale from the side, lift the arms up towards the sky. On the exhale, let the palms touch. Bring them in front of your heart. Pause here. You want to set an intention for your practice, for your day. And then slowly release the hands, blink the eyes open, welcome back. We will start with spinal rotations. If you are sitting at the edge of the blanket, you might want to slide off it. Bring your chest towards one knee, then the other, and then go back. Flattening the spine as you come forward, and then slight rounding as you go back. Inhale forward, exhale back. We'll do 5 in each direction. Make this movement nice and organic. You can close the eyes to make the practice a little meditative here. After the 5th round, switch direction. Keep the chin slightly away from the chest, shoulders relax. Couple of more. And last one. One of my favorite moves to start my practice. Come back center. I'm going to prop myself back on the blanket. We will do some dynamic twists. So I'm twisting to my left, place the right palm on the left shoulder and then over to the other side. Keep the elbows soft. Continue to twist. Just opening up the spine, building some heat in the body. You can move slow, you can move fast. I will be offering modifications throughout the practice. So do what feels good today. For another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back center and then twist to the right side. So left palm hooks outside the right knee. Right hand behind you, close to you. Turn the chest to the right side. On the inhale, find length in the spine. On the exhale, see if you can twist a little deeper. Continue to hold this pose with that intention. Breathe normal. We never hold our breath in our practice. And eyes can close down whenever you feel like it. One more breath. Move through center and over to the other side. This time right palm hooks outside the left knee. Left hand close to you. We avoid leaning back. And we just breathe here. Come back to your breath. Just take one more inhale and exhale. And return back center. We are going to do our side bends in a dynamic fashion again. So right palm comes down, left arm goes up and over, and then the other side. Inhale, move through center. Exhale, side bend. Through center. Side bend, we avoid dropping the head down to the side. Keep it nice and long. Keep pressing the head back. Avoid bringing your chin to your chest. Press down the opposite knee as you side bend. This time, come to the right side and stay there. So right palm comes down, left arm goes up and over, left ear comes close to the left bicep. Push down through the left knee. Hold here for another breath. Right shoulder relaxes. And then over to the other side. We want to feel the stretch all the way from our waist to the tips of our fingers. One more breath. Awesome. Come back center. We will face the short end of our mat. You want to keep that blanket with you. You can sit on it. We will do some knee circles here. So I'm bending my left knee and right ankle is in front of left. Hands behind the right thigh, sit nice and tall and then lift the right foot off the mat. We are going to make knee circles here, 5 in one direction. That's 3, 4, 5. Avoid leaning back as much as you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we are going to do leg extensions, knee extensions. So inhale here, exhale, extend. You can either keep the hands behind the thigh like this, or if it's available, grab your foot. Let's begin. 5, 4, 3. We are not aiming to completely straighten the leg. We go wherever the body takes us today. 2. Let's hold the last one. Whether you're grabbing your foot or hands are behind the thigh. Relax the shoulders for another 5, 4, curl the toes, 3, 2, shift the weight forward, 1, and relax. Good job. Let's go on the other side. Hands behind the left thigh to begin with. We sit nice and tall and we are going to make some knee circles. Doesn't matter which direction you go. 4, 3, 2, and switch direction. 5, just opening up the hip a little. 3, 2, 1, and then bending and extending the knee. So grabbing the foot or hands can be behind the thigh. Inhale here, exhale, extend. 4 more. Chin parallel to the floor, shoulders relax away from the ears. Last one, we hold, shifting the weight forward on our sits bone, curling the toes. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job. Let's extend the legs out, shake them out a bit. Nice. We will go into Janu Shirshasana. So bend the left knee, drop the left knee to the side, place the left sole of the foot inside the right thigh, curl the right toes. We are going to do some dynamic movement. So on the inhale, lift the arms up. On the exhale, reach the hands towards your foot. Now if this is too much, you can just crawl the hands back and crawl the hands forward, keeping the spine as straight as you can. Let's begin. Arms reach up, inhale here, exhale, reach. Right toes curl so the right leg can be active. Exhale, reach a little further without rounding in the upper back. Hinging from the hips. Last one. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, reach. And then grab the foot, grab the ankle, grab the shin. Stay here. Trying to bring the belly close to the thigh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, release. And then extend the left leg. Shake out the legs a little. We'll go on the other side. Bend the right knee. Place the right sole of the foot inside the left thigh. Flex the left toes so all 5 toes are pointing towards you. Arms reach up. Inhale here. Exhale, we reach. Inhale, arms reach up. In line with your ears, gazes forward. Exhale, we fold. 3 more. Last one. Inhale up and exhale, reach. Grab the foot, ankle or shin. Relax the shoulders. Try to soften the elbows and hold here for 5, 4. Left knee can be slightly soft. 3, 2 and 1. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, release. Straighten out the right leg. Shake out the legs. Nicely done. We will go into our butterfly. So bend the knees, let the soles of the feet touch. Let the knees press down, grab the feet and begin to flap the knees. Now if the hips are tight, you can move the heels away from you. If you are pretty open in your hips, you can bring your heels close to your groin. If the movement doesn't feel good, you can just hold this pose. We'll pulse here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we will fold. So on the inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold. We bring the upper body close to the lower body. Some of us might be deep. Some of us might be just sitting upright. We make the pose our own, challenging ourselves without pushing too hard. And slowly rise up. Extend the legs long again and shake them out. Alright, we'll come into a wide-legged seated Upavishta Konasana. I am going to face the camera. You can face the wide side of the mat. Again, option to sit at the edge of the blanket. Bring the legs nice and wide as you can. Curl the toes so the legs can be active. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Any amount. You can either keep the hands in front of you or you can grab hold of your big toes or ankle. Relax the shoulders. Push the heart forward. Keep the spine nice and flat. Stay here for 8, 7, 6. Press down through the back of the legs. Knees can be slightly soft. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Slowly rise up. Hands behind the knees. We're going to slide the heels in. Good job. Let's come to stand. We will warm up the upper body a little. Start with arm circles. You can continue to face the long edge of the mat. Arms reach up and back. Just gonna step forward a little. Up and back. Up and back 2 more. We'll do 5 in each direction. And then from back to front. Inhale up, exhale down. Couple of more, and 1 more. Relax. We are going to do some pendulum rotations. So on the inhale, your arms will go up and then you'll just swing them down as if there is some weight that has been added to the arms. If this doesn't feel good, just do normal arm circles. And drop down. And drop down. Another 4, 3, should feel some burn in your shoulders. And relax, switch up and down and swing the arms. Any shoulder injury or issues, please take it easy. 4 more. Normal breathing. And relax. All right, shake it out. Let's take a quick shoulder stretch. Bring your right arm across the chest. Right arm is straight. Hook the left forearm around the right forearm. Right shoulder away from the ear. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Left arm across the chest. Just square facing the front. Hold here for another 3, 2, 1 and relax. Good job. We will come to the top of our mat. We'll transition between 2 moves, a back bend and a forward fold, Urdhvasana and Uttanasana. I like to keep my feet slightly apart. If you want to bring them together and you're comfortable with your balance, you can let the big toes touch. On the inhale, take a back bend. Exhale, soften through the knees, hinge from the hips, fold forward. Continue. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Please have a generous bend in the knees. If that's what the body is asking for, if the hamstrings are feeling tight, low back is feeling tight. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Stay here in your forward fold. Widen out the feet a little bit. And then grab hold of your opposite elbows for your ragdoll. You have the option of swaying in the upper body, or you can hold this pose in stillness. You do not have to grab your elbows. If you're struggling with balance, you can keep the hands grounded. Find stillness in your ragdoll. Release the hands down. Bring the feet closer to each other. We'll step back into downward facing dog. Take your time. Take as many steps needed. Once you find your down dog, begin to pedal out the legs. Open the back of the hamstrings. Keep your ears in line with your biceps. And push your chest towards the legs. Find your down dog in stillness. Keep your knees soft, heels don't have to touch the mat. Find length in your spine. For another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knees down. We'll come into our tabletop. Knees under the hips, wrist under the shoulders, palms shoulder width apart. You can either stay on tops of your feet or curl the knees. If the knees are feeling sensitivity, you can slide a cushion under the knees, spread the fingers, drop the belly, chest, gaze forward, arch your spine for your cow. Exhale, round your spine, grab the tailbone for your cat. Flow through your cow and cat for a few rounds. Inhale, we drop the belly, we squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, round. Continue. You don't have to look forward if the neck doesn't want to, if there's any tightness today, you can just keep the gaze on the mat. No need to look forward or back. Last round. And exhale. Come back to neutral spine. And then we'll slowly come down on our belly. If you want to come through a chaturanga, then take the knees back slightly, tuck the tailbone, and then slowly come down. We'll come into sphinx pose, a gentle back bend today. So bring the elbows under the shoulders, palms facing down. Feet can be slightly apart, press down through the tops of your feet to lift the kneecaps up, and then begin to draw the elbows towards your heels. Open the chest. Feeling the stretch all the way down to our belly. Eyes open or closed. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then come into your downward facing dog from here. Curl the toes through your knees. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Hold here for a couple of breaths. And then walk the hands back towards your feet. We will transition between Malasana and forward fold. Let's first find our Malasana. So turn the toes out and then lower the seat down. Now, if the heels are having a hard time coming on the mat and you're somewhere here, if we have that blanket handy, you're going to slide it under the heels, and you can even fold it more to a height that works for you. So it'll be easier for you to find a spine, long spine in your Malasana. Hold your Malasana for another breath. Press the inner thighs with your upper arms. Press them out. Alright. So from Malasana, we'll go into our forward fold. We'll do that 5 times. Bring the hands out in front of you. When we forward fold, we're going to turn the toes in, or rather forward. We fold, and then we'll turn the toes out. We'll come into Malasana. Let's begin. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, turn the toes out. Malasana. That's one. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, working both the front and back of the legs, stretching the back, strengthening the quads. Last one, exhale. Then come into your Malasana. Hold your Malasana for another couple of breaths. Push the knees out, lengthen through the spine. Make sure you're not collapsing in your ankles. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Support yourself to slowly come on your seat. If you are at the back of the mat, come a little bit forward. Option to sit at the edge of the blanket again for our seated twist. Let's extend the legs out first. Shake them out. Bounce them up and down. Alright, let's bend the right knee. You can take a twist right here by wrapping your left arm around the right leg and taking the right hand back. Or if it's available, place the right foot outside the left leg. Curl the left toes. Wrap your left arm around the right knee or place the palm outside the knee. Right hand behind you, lengthen and twist. Sitting tall, breathing. We're coming towards the end of our practice. One more breath. Unwind. Extend the leg long, other side. So bend the knee, keep the foot here or place it outside the right leg. Flex the right toes, any hand variation, palm outside the knee or forearm. Left hand behind you, we lengthen and we twist. Option to close down the eyes, going into that meditative state. Just you and your breath. Slowly release, extend the left leg long. We will come on our backs. Come on the middle of the mat. Slowly lower yourself down. I am supporting my head with a blanket. Let's bend the knees, wrap our hands around the shins or behind the thighs, gentle rock into a Muktasana. We will go through a quick Shavasana. I'll guide you through it and then out of it to conclude our practice. Give yourself a nice squeeze here. Option to lift the head up, wrap your hands around the shins, give yourself a nice squeeze. Inhale here. And on the exhale, release the grip, lower the head down, put the feet down. You can keep the knees bent for a more supported option, or you can extend the legs long as wide as the mat. Option to rest the palms on the belly, and you can place them next to the hips, facing up or down. Wherever you are, begin to release the weight of the body into the mat, into the earth, feeling that support. Returning to our breath, allowing it to be shallow. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Bringing the feet together, arms can go overhead for a full body stretch. Lengthen out. And then bend the knees, roll onto any side, and bring yourself up to a seat. Any comfortable seat. Close down the eyes once you arrive there. Bringing the palms in front of our heart. And bringing the palms to our forehead, bowing with gratitude for this time, for the practice. Slowly releasing the hands. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste.